Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Tall rifle all and done. Boy like a done.
All throughout the Christian church, they teach you that God is white, the angels white, Jesus is white. And you know why they present to you a white God? Because as long as you'll love a white God, you'll serve the white man. As long as you believe that the God that's going to deliver you out of your captivity is white, you're going to serve the ones that actually put you in captivity. How could you actually believe that the God of another nation would actually care about you? When the way that they established this country was behind a God that they could believe in, was a power that they could follow. Do you think they would ever follow a black God? No. That's why they had to tell you that God was white, that Jesus was white. When if you go into the Bible, there's not one verse, chapter, scripture, precept in the Bible that will give you a description of an Israelite and call them white. There's not one description of God that you will not walk away and know that that was a black man. When he brought out that he had woolly hair, what white man you know ever had woolly hair? Not one. When it say he had skin of bronze, what white man you know that got skin of bronze? None. So if the Bible said that Jesus is black, why do we believe he's white? Because of imagery. Slide for a second real fast. Y'all see this image right here? That's why y'all believe that. Because we believe in fairy tales. Y'all know how y'all go to the movies and you watch a movie like the Transformers or you watch a movie like Avengers? That's the Christian church. It's a fairy tale. And you know it's a fairy tale because it doesn't match up with reality. If you go in a Christian church and they tell you Jesus is white, they should be able to show you the scripture that say Jesus is white. They should be able to show you the chapter and verse. If they can't show it to you, it's no different than going to the movies. And you know what? You got to pay to go to the movies. And you got to pay when you go in that Christian church because they want your money. Now give me Jeremiah 2:10, please. Give me that real fast. That's the problem. And that's why it's so important for us to come out and give y'all your true identity. You can never get free. What's up, brother? You can never get free loving the white man. You can never get free serving a white God. You can't get free serving a white God, a Arab God, a Hindu God, a Buddhist God. You can't get free serving none of them gods. You can only get free by loving your people and serving the God that belongs to your people. Look at the white man. Under the white God that the white man follows, he runs the earth. Under a white Jesus, under Caesar Borgia and a false God, he runs the entire planet. And you know what we're doing? We're following behind his God and remaining poor. We don't even look at the dichotomy that maybe we should try something different. Maybe after we like to say 400 years, we got to get that math right. More than 500 years, we've been under the oppressor of this devil. And there ain't nothing that we've decided worked. We've tried getting along with him. We tried serving him. We tried integration. We tried interracial marriages. We tried serving his God. And none of that has worked. When do we ever say, to hell with the white man's plan, let's try our own plan. Let's form our own government. Let's form our own body. Let's form our own code of conduct. We ain't never tried that. And the beauty of it, our moral conduct is right in this Bible. Our moral code, our ethic, our way of life, the way we're supposed to govern ourselves is right here in these scriptures. It's right here. You got Jeremiah 2:10?
Jeremiah 2, verse 10, 11. Have a nation change their gods
which are yet no gods. That's what God is asking. The question God is asking, read that one more time. Jeremiah 2:11. Have a nation changed their gods, which are not yet gods? That's the question God has for you black people. Have you changed your God to that which is not a God? What did we gain by serving Christianity? What did we gain by serving Islam? Nobody believes that Jesus, that white boy, nobody believes is real, but you serve him every day. Nobody believes in Christmas, but you buy. Listen, everybody knows Santa Claus ain't real, and everybody knows Jesus wasn't born on the 25th. But every December 25th, you put a you put a tree in your house and tell your kids to believe in something that you know is not real. And then you get mad at your kids if they lie to you. When you teaching your children how to lie. Listen, coming up in April, you're going to teach them about a goddamn Easter bunny. You're going to tell them an Easter bunny lay eggs. When Easter bunnies don't lay eggs at all. They lay live animals. So you are going to teach your kids to lie. And you know what? We the ones die over that. That's why God is asking the question. Read that again out. Jeremiah 2:11. Have a nation change their gods, which are yet no God. There is no God in the white man. The white man is not a God. He's not. We just made ourselves subservient to him. We just made ourselves love him more than we love ourselves. And the thing about it is the white man hates your guts. You're not even a good fight to the white man no more. At one time we would fight against the white man and then we lost. Now we don't even know how to fight. We don't know how to fight so much. You got a battle between Steve Harvey and Monique. Monique getting blackballed by the industry and she thinks that Steve Harvey's her friend, her brother. They came up together. So she just knows Steve Harvey is going to be on her side. But you know what? Steve Harvey loves the white man. He loves the white man more than he loves black people. Rich people hate black people just like the white man hates black people. That's why Steve Harvey said it's not a black thing, it's a white thing, it's a money thing. You know who got all the money? The white man got the money. So even if you say it's not a black thing, it's a white thing, it's a money thing, you're still saying it's a white thing. And Steve Harvey loves white people more than he loves us. If you go in that Christian church, you love white people more than you love black people. You go in that Christian church, you love Hispanics. You love white people more than you love Hispanic people. Because we die up in that church. You know how much molestation goes on in that church? How much raping of our little girls, our little boys go on in that church? And that's where you gonna go to get free? When you got to serve a white God, when you got to serve a white Jesus, wouldn't you rather serve a God of your own? A God that can free you? Would you rather be lined up with us, facing the atrocities together? That would be more powerful. Keep reading. Verse 12. But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. What glory have we got from serving the white Jesus? What glory have we got? Because we could sing real good? We were singing before that. Because we could dance real good? We already know how to dance. That's the only thing you're going to get out of that Christian church. You're going to get a concert. You can go to a rap concert and get the same spirit and feeling that you got from the Christian church. Go see Anita Baker sing. Anita Baker sing her ass off. And then go see Anna Mae sing on Sunday. You're going to get the same exact feeling. That's why Anita Baker make that song, The Rapture of Love. And when you go to the Christian church, what they tell you coming? The rapture of God. Like he want to make love to you. You're going to get the same thing. But when you come out of there, your spirit going to still be destroyed. You know why? Because you're still living poor. You're still being oppressed. You're still being destroyed. You're still the last hire, first fire. There is no cure or remedy that you can find for black people in that Christian church. There is no cure or remedy you can find in that Muslim mosque. You only going to find it by serving the Most High. Christ said, ye shall know the truth and the truth shall make you free. Right. You're not going to get the truth in that Christian church. Right. The only thing you're going to get is a song, dance, pay your tithes. Song, dance, pay your tithes. Song, dance, pay your tithes. You see the thing? That's all they're going to do. Song, dance, pay your tithes. That's it. Keep reading the next verse.
Come, verse 12. Be astonished, O ye heavens.
It says, be astonished, O ye heavens. We should be astonished at the conditions of blacks and Hispanics in 2019. How are we still in the same condition? Make no mistake, we're not the only race that's been oppressed. We just the only race that's been oppressed like this. When you look at the Vietnamese, you know the white man dropped the bomb on the Vietnamese. The white man went to war with the Arabs. The white man went to war with every race on the face of the planet. But you look at their state now, it's better than it was when they went to war with them. You know why? Because those races of people stuck together. They knew the white man was their enemy. So they could not join them until they were in a position of power. Now, when you ask black people how we get free, the first thing they're going to say is, we got to find a way to get along with the white man. We got to find a way to work with him. We got to work with him. What did Martin Luther King say? Martin Luther King destroyed black people. I mean, destroyed the very core of what it meant to be a black man, to be a black woman, to be a black child, because he said it wasn't good enough for us to be amongst ourselves. That's what he said. It was better for us to be joined with the white man. And you know why? You know who Martin Luther King's first lover was? A white woman. Before he got with Coretta Scott King, that black man was in love with a white woman while he was in college. And the only reason he switched and went with a with a black woman is because he wanted to be a civil rights leader. And they said it wouldn't look good if you had that white woman with you. Now just Google that. Google Martin Luther King's first woman and you'll see it was a white woman. Martin Luther King don't love black people, but he's looked at as the leader. Now, because of him, every time we come out here and say we want to get black men got to come together, separate from the white man, it's because of him that y'all don't believe us. It's because of him that y'all fight us on that. Y'all trying to live a dream that's been a nightmare. Just think about how good, listen, before Martin Luther King's dream, black families was together. Black couples was together. Our children saw a father. Our children saw a mother. And then you had integration come. How can we learn how to live under the system of another nation? How could the white man teach us how to live in a black household? He can't. How can a white man give us an educational system in our neighborhood? He can't. But you know what he can do? Not only can he destroy it, he can give you the drug to sell. He can give you abortion clinics. He can give you pimping. He can give you his religion. And for money, we'll give all that up. I remember in 1977, Jesse Jackson said he would never be for abortion. You know why? Because he said if his mother listened to her doctor, he would have been aborted. So he said, I can't be for abortion. And then he wanted to run for president. And the white man said, I'll give you this money. And you know what he said in '84? The woman got the right to choose. Because he loved women, he loved money and loved the white man more than he loves any of you. Even the term African American was coined by Jesse Jackson. We weren't called no goddamn African American. How can you be two continents? I mean, it's so disrespectful to call a black man African American. Because America is North or South America. So which part you come from? Canada, United States, Mexico, all the countries in South America. If you go to Africa, it's 40 countries in Africa. So which African are you? You the Nigerian, the Mozambique, the Zimbabwe, the Akunku, whatever other name of them countries are. It's disrespectful to do it. And we've gained nothing from that. We've only conditionally gotten worse. That's all we have gotten. You go from the 60s, you go from the 70s, you go to the 80s. When that crack epidemic hit black people, that was a death penalty offense. And we were so destroyed. And here's what the white man does. What the white man does is take you in your worst state, where he takes the ability to get a job. I'm talking about the 70s. So them brothers that were fighting the war, just imagine all them black men like the Tuskegee Airmen. Remember they had the Tuskegee Airmen, they flying the airplanes and stuff like that. A great inspiration, but you know what the inspiration was for? For black men to go in the white man's military. So we could build their military up. You know they'll call you a murderer if you shoot another brother. But if you go kill a white man's enemy, you're a hero. You understand? If you kill for him, you're a hero. Now, I'm not saying brothers should kill brothers. You shouldn't. But we got to look at the mentality of what the white man does to us. He wants you to be a murderer, but he wants you to be a murderer for him. How about we don't murder nobody? We don't kill for the white man, we don't kill each other, and we just build our nation up. That would be better. So now he take away our job, he take away our structure, and then he give us heroin first. So he give us the dope game in the 70s. And so we applaud your Nicky Barnes and your Frank Lucases and stuff like that. But thank Nicky Barnes and them for the way Harlem looks today. Thank Nicky Barnes and them for why your father ain't in the house. Thank them. And then in the 80s, it came with crack. Once crack came to the world, it was a death penalty offense. Now, heroin seems to be a problem because it's affecting white people. They don't even call it a drug. They call it the opioid problem. They rename it. They make it seem like it's such a traumatic experience. They have you feeling compassion for white people. But when it was us, they applauded it. When it was us, they pumped it in our neighborhood. That's why it says, to which there is no profit. Keep reading that.
And this, be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. 13. For my people have committed 2 evils.
It says, the Lord said, we committed 2 evils. 2 evils have blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians committed against God. You want to know why you're in your condition? I'm going to tell you right now. Read.
They have forsaken me.
They have what?
They have forsaken me.
They have what?
Forsaken me.
We forgot what it means to love God. You know, anybody know what love is to God? Who knows? Anybody want to take a shot at it, sis? You want to take a shot? What love is to God? No, just if you want, you can just say it.
Well, the love of God is that you give your almighty power and thanks. Only thanks to God, no other leaders, no presidents, nobody. But greater God.
Damn right. Now, she's on it. Now, here's how you go even further. That's the first thing. Love the God with all your might, your soul, your strength. You also have to keep his commandments. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no sweat, no sweat. No, you got to do that too. Right, no, but you was on it because most times when I ask that question, they say, well, it's a feeling. They give it like it's a feeling. But the Lord, the Lord requires obedience. We forgot that. We forgot to keep the commandments. You know, there's laws in this Bible. The only law the Christian church care about is paying tithes. That's right. But they're going to tell you can eat pork, you can eat shrimp, you go to church on Sunday, you can celebrate Christmas and Easter. God hates all those things. God never said it was okay for us to eat pork or shrimp or crab or lobster. God never said to go to church on Sunday. The Sabbath is the Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That's the Sabbath day. God never said to celebrate Christmas or Easter or any of those things. That's why I said we committed 2 evils. So every time you eat that pork, God gonna punish you for that. You smoke that cigarette, God gonna punish you. That weed, that cocaine, that heroin, you celebrate a false God, God's gonna punish you for that. Now you think about everything I said, and then think of how black people live their lives every day. Everything I said, black people are doing. Everything, black people love this guy. This guy right here, they believe is Jesus Christ. And they love that guy. That's evil to the Most High. Now, just like any good father, if you continually be evil to him, is he not going to punish you? That's why we destroy it. Keep reading.
The fountain of living waters.
Because that's the fountain of living waters. The reason why he said he's the fountain of living waters, because if you want to come to life, you got to read this word. And you got to do what this word say. So whatever this word say, you do that. And you come to life. If we loved our brother as ourselves, you wouldn't have a need for no other law in the Bible. Wouldn't be a need for adultery. You my brother. That's your wife. I would never sleep with your wife. Because you're my brother, right? You're my brother. I would never steal for you. Because you're my brother. And I'm going to treat you like I treat myself. You wouldn't have a need for them laws. You know why we got to have them laws? Because we don't love our brother like ourselves. We don't love our sisters. Sisters hate sisters for no reason. Brothers hate brothers for no reason. That's why I said the fountain of living waters. Imagine if we came back to this. If we came back to the laws of God, inside of 90 days, we'd be turned around in the ghettos. Because number one, we for sure wouldn't entertain white people no more. There's a cutoff. Like, we really got to cut white people off. When I mean say cut white people off, I ain't telling nobody to quit your job. I ain't telling nobody to quit your job. I ain't talking about your economic love. I'm talking about when you get that money, when you're in that position of power, give it to your people. The Chinese man got Chinese stores all throughout the ghettos. And they make about 10,000, probably more now. Back in the early 2000s, they was making 10,000 a week off of black people. We don't see none of that money. You know where that money go to? Chinese people. When the East Indians come with their Dunkin' Donuts and all that, the proceeds from them stores, they go to East Indians. When the Arabs, all these trucks, you see them Arabs, they be having their trucks selling their little goat and all that money goes to them. All our money goes to every nation on the planet. We don't circulate no money in the neighborhood, in the black neighborhood. We can't wait to give that money somewhere else. When y'all look at all these brothers that got their little stores, I call these stores, right? Y'all know they on the outside. You know who got actual buildings? The other nations. The Koreans, the Asians. Now, in early Harlem, we was inside there. That's where we was. Those used to be our spots. Wasn't Joyce Leslie's and Beauty Land and all that? Those was our stores. But because of integration, we got moved out of our stores. Now we on the corner. Now they on the corner like this. Come on, I got $5. I need $10. Because we forgot the fountain of living waters. Joining America, joining a white man is why we destroy. Keep going.
And you them out, sisters, broken sisters.
So now imagine if you had water and you pour it in a cup, but that cup is full of holes. As you pour it into that cup, it's spilling right out. That's what it's like serving the white man. So we taking a cup that's supposed to be a living water, taking a cistern, pouring it into a cup. And as we pour it into that cup, because there's holes in the bottom of it, it's falling right out. So we're never we're always thirsty. And that's blacks and Hispanics. We're just thirsty for a crumb. We're just thirsty for freedom. We're just thirsty for something where we ain't suffering and dying or going through hell or some type of strife or pain. That's all we're looking for. But you're never going to get that answer by loving white people. You're never going to get that answer by not being devoted to your own kind. We should be totally devoted to blacks and Hispanics. And if there's a homeless black or Hispanic, that should be our number one priority. If there's a brother or sister on drugs, that should be our number one priority. For all our brothers and sisters in that Christian church, that should be our number one priority. To get them the hell out of there. Because as long as they're in there, we're going to die. Because those are the evils that we're committing against the Most High. Keep reading.
That can hold no water. 14. Is Israel a servant?
So that's the question God for us. It says, is Israel a servant? Keep going.
Is he a homeborn slave?
See what?
A homeborn slave?
Ain't that what we become in America? We become full out homeborn slaves in America, to where the white man ain't even got to put us in physical chains. That mental chain that he got on us is so strong that whatever he does, we just accept it. That white man, listen, Gucci put that goddamn blackface on that outfit, and instead of us not supporting Gucci anymore, we still support Gucci. Because we're homeborn slaves. That's why we're destroyed.
Shalom Israel, the ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0, the 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General Yahanna bought out the entire hotel. Lock in your hotel room now. For more info, contact Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a low rate, call Captain Zakar 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy Trials. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof what the Most High did to the Egyptians.
Kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. All rifle all and gun. Boy like a done.